If you're a man over 50 and you wake up to pee every night, that's not aging, that's training. Because every sip you take, every bite you eat, and every small routine before bed is quietly teaching your body when to wake up. You're not just getting older, you've trained your bladder, your hormones, and your sleep rhythm to stay on night duty. But here's the good news. You can retrain it. You can reset the signals that keep you waking up and teach your body how to rest again, deeply, naturally, completely. In this video, we'll uncover 5 common mistakes that cause you to wake up to pee at night. And more importantly, we'll go through the natural fixes you can start using tonight to help you sleep deeper and wake up fewer times. Everything you'll hear today is for educational purposes only. It's not medical advice, and if your symptoms are frequent or severe, it's always best to check with your doctor first. And if you'd like a simple guide that lists all 5 fixes from this video, so you can start applying them step by step, type the word night below. I'll send you a free Better Sleep and Bladder checklist, a 1-page sheet you can print or keep on your phone to remind you what to do each evening. Because better nights don't come from luck. They come from awareness and from small changes you make before the sun goes down. Now, let's start with the first mistake, the one that quietly keeps your bladder active even when the rest of your body wants to sleep. Mistake number 5, drinking pattern mistake. Most people think waking up to pee means drinking too much water, but the real problem usually isn't how much you drink, it's when and what you drink. Your bladder doesn't work on its own schedule. It follows the rhythm you give it during the day. When you drink large amounts of fluid in the evening, especially after dinner, you're training your bladder to stay active at night when it should be resting. The first and simplest fix is timing. Try to drink most of your water, about 2/3 of your daily amount, before mid-afternoon. Between morning and lunchtime, your kidneys and bladder can process fluids easily while you're awake and moving. Then, gradually slow down in the late afternoon. After 6:30 or 7 p.m., sip instead of gulping. If you feel thirsty, a few small sips of water are fine, but avoid full glasses. The second fix is choosing your fluids wisely. Caffeine and alcohol are the 2 biggest nighttime disruptors. Coffee, black tea, soda, and even green tea stimulate your kidneys to make more urine. Alcohol adds a double effect. It dehydrates you first, then forces your body to release extra fluid as it tries to correct the imbalance. The result? You wake up with an urgent bladder and a dry mouth. Instead, switch to calming, non-stimulating drinks after dinner. Try warm water, caffeine-free herbal teas like chamomile or rooibos, or simply hydrate earlier in the day so your body doesn't need extra water before bed. If you wake up at night feeling dry, avoid drinking a full cup. Take 1 or 2 small sips, just enough to wet your throat, and go back to bed. It may take a few days, but your bladder will gradually learn the new rhythm. Here's a bonus tip. Add a pinch of sea salt or a squeeze of lemon to your morning water. That small trace of minerals helps your body absorb fluids better, so you stay hydrated without overloading your system later. When you control your drinking pattern, you control your bladder's timing. And that alone can reduce nighttime awakenings more effectively than any supplement or medication. Your bladder doesn't need more water at night. It needs smarter water during the day. Mistake number 4, evening diet mistake. What you eat in the evening can decide how well, or how poorly, you sleep at night. Most men don't realize that their dinner choices have a direct effect on how often they wake up to pee. It's not just about heavy meals. It's about how late, how salty, and how sugary those meals are. Let's start with timing. When you eat late, especially within 2 hours of bedtime, your digestive system stays active while the rest of your body tries to slow down. This raises core body temperature and increases fluid shifts in your bloodstream. That fluid eventually ends up in the bladder. So if you tend to eat dinner at 8 or 9, try moving it earlier, around 6 or 6:30. It sounds simple, but this one change can reduce nighttime urination within a week. Now let's talk about salt. A salty dinner may taste satisfying, But excess sodium makes your body retain water during the day and release it at night when your hormones try to rebalance. That's why you might sleep for 3 hours, then suddenly feel the urge to go. To fix this, limit processed foods, soups, cold cuts, sauces, and snacks, all loaded with hidden sodium. Instead, flavor your meals with herbs, lemon juice, or pepper. Then comes sugar. Even a small dessert after dinner can spike insulin, which triggers a hormone reaction that increases urine output later in the night. This blood sugar swing also disrupts sleep hormones like melatonin, making it harder to stay asleep after your first wake up. If you crave something sweet, choose berries, papaya, or a few slices of apple, natural sugars balanced with fiber and antioxidants. Finally, watch out for spicy or fatty foods. They can irritate the bladder and increase acid reflux when you lie down, both of which make it harder to sleep deeply. Keep dinner light: grilled fish, steamed vegetables, a small portion of whole grains, and maybe a warm herbal tea instead of dessert. The goal isn't to make dinner boring, it's to make it peaceful for your body. Because when digestion is calm, your bladder stays calm too. If your evenings are full of salt, sugar, or late meals, your nights will be full of interruptions. But when you eat clean, early, and light, you give your body the quiet it needs, and your bladder finally gets to rest. Mistake number 3, poor sleep routine. You might think waking up at night is only a bladder problem, but often it's actually a sleep problem. Your bladder and your brain work together. When one stays alert, the other can't fully rest. As we age, the body produces less melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep deeply. Without enough melatonin, your nervous system stays active, and even the smallest bladder signal can wake you up. The goal is to calm the body before you even lie down. Start with your screens. Phones, TVs, and computers all emit blue light, which tells your brain it's still daytime. That light suppresses melatonin and keeps your mind alert long after you've turned off the screen. Try this simple rule: turn off all screens at least 1 hour before bed. If that feels impossible, use a blue light filter or switch to night mode. Next, create a wind-down routine. Spend your last hour before bed doing something slow and familiar. Read, stretch gently, or take a warm shower. This signals your nervous system that it's time to let go. If your mind feels restless, try the 4 to 2 to 6 breathing method. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 2, exhale slowly for 6. It's a natural way to lower your heart rate and quiet your thoughts. Your environment matters too. Keep your room cool, around 20 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees Fahrenheit, dark, and as quiet as possible. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask to block light, and a small fan or white noise machine if background sounds tend to wake you up. And here's a small but powerful tip: avoid falling asleep in a recliner or on the couch. These positions can increase pressure on the abdomen and bladder, making you more likely to wake during the night. Sleep flat, on your side or back, so your organs can fully relax and circulation stays smooth. Mistake number 2, lack of movement and circulation. Here's something most people never connect. The way you move during the day has a direct impact on how your bladder behaves at night. After 60, it's common to spend long hours sitting, in front of a computer, reading, or watching TV. But sitting for too long slows blood flow in the lower body, especially in the pelvic area, where the bladder and prostate rely on good circulation to stay healthy. When blood flow slows down, fluid tends to pool in the legs and tissues. Then, as you lie down to sleep, that fluid finally moves back into your bloodstream, forcing your kidneys and bladder to work overtime. That's why you might not feel the urge to urinate all day, but wake up 2 or 3 times at night. The fix is simple: move more, sit less. You don't need intense exercise. You just need frequent, gentle movement to keep circulation active. Try the 30 to 3 rule. Every 30 minutes, stand up for 3 minutes. When your brain slows down, your bladder follows. The more peaceful your nights become, the less your body will interrupt them. Remember, walk across the room, stretch your legs, roll your shoulders. These tiny breaks signal your body to reset its blood flow. After dinner, take a short 10-minute walk. This helps shift fluids out of your legs naturally before bedtime, so your kidneys process them earlier in the evening, not in the middle of the night. If you sit a lot for work, add a few pelvic tilt stretches during the day. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, gently rock your hips forward and back, and take slow breaths as you move. This simple exercise helps loosen tight muscles and reduces pressure on the prostate and bladder. Even small movement counts. Standing while you talk on the phone, taking stairs instead of elevators, or doing light stretches before bed. The more your body moves during the day, the less your bladder will need to make up for it at night. Your circulation is your silent helper. Keep it active, and you'll notice your nights becoming calmer, your sleep deeper, and your mornings much more refreshed. Stillness in the day often becomes restlessness at night, so don't let your body stay still for too long. A calm mind equals a calm bladder. Give your body permission to rest, and it will reward you with deeper, steadier sleep. Mistake number 1, ignoring prostate health. Sometimes the body whispers before it shouts, and for many men, those whispers start with the prostate. You might notice a slower urine stream, a feeling that your bladder doesn't fully empty, or the need to wake up once or twice at night. They seem minor at first, easy to ignore, but over time, these small signals can grow louder, especially if inflammation or hormonal changes are left unaddressed. The prostate sits right below the bladder. When it becomes swollen or irritated, it puts gentle pressure on the bladder wall. That pressure creates a false urge to urinate, even when the bladder isn't full. It's not dangerous right away, but it's your body's way of saying, I need better care. The fix isn't complicated, it's consistency. Start by supporting your prostate through anti-inflammatory nutrition. Add foods rich in lycopene, such as cooked tomatoes, watermelon, or papaya. Lycopene helps reduce oxidative stress and support healthy tissue. Next includes sources of zinc and plant sterols found in pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, and nuts. Zinc is critical for hormone balance, while plant sterols help ease mild swelling in the prostate over time. You can also drink green tea or pomegranate tea a few times a week. Both contain antioxidants that promote circulation and help protect the delicate blood vessels surrounding the prostate. Beyond food, focus on stress management. Chronic tension triggers hormone imbalances and keeps your pelvic muscles tight, a combination that can make nighttime urination worse. Practice deep breathing, stretching, or even 5 minutes of quiet reflection before bed. Finally, don't skip regular checkups. If you notice frequent nighttime urination or persistent discomfort, get a simple prostate exam or PSA test. Early awareness makes all the difference. Ignoring small signals turns them into patterns. Listening to them lets you act early and restore comfort before it's lost. Your prostate doesn't ask for much, just movement, balance, and attention. Give it those things, and it will give you back quiet, uninterrupted sleep. Let's bring it all together. 5 small habits. 5 quiet changes that can help you sleep through the night again. Step 1, drink early, rest late, get most of your water before afternoon, then slow down after 6:30 p.m. Sip, don't gulp, in the evening. Hydrate smarter, not more. Step 2, eat calm, sleep calm, keep dinner light and early. Cut back on salt, sugar, and heavy fats. Think warm soup, vegetables, grilled fish, and herbal tea. Your stomach should rest when you do. Step 3, protect your routine. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Let your mind and body cool down. When the brain relaxes, the bladder follows. Step 4, keep blood flowing. Move a little every hour. Walk after dinner. Stretch your hips and lower back before bed. Good circulation keeps nighttime balance in check. Step 5, listen to your prostate. Support it with clean foods, tomatoes, seeds, and berries. Stay aware of early signs. and give your body the attention it's asking for. These steps don't require pills or drastic changes, just awareness and consistency. Because the truth is, better sleep doesn't start at night, it starts with your daily rhythm. Fix the habits that interrupt your rest, and your body will take care of the rest. Quieter nights, deeper sleep, and mornings that feel like mornings again. If this video helped you understand what's really waking you up at night, take a moment to click, like, and subscribe. It helps this message reach more people who are struggling with the same quiet frustration, tired nights, and restless mornings. And if you'd like an easy reminder of everything we covered, type the word night below. I'll send you a free better sleep and bladder checklist, a simple one-page guide with all 5 fixes you can start using tonight. Remember, good sleep isn't about age, it's about rhythm. Your body is designed to rest deeply, to repair, and to wake refreshed. It just needs the right support. Start small, drink earlier, eat lighter, move more, and listen when your body speaks. Because when your nights become peaceful again, your days will follow. Better sleep, better focus, and a body that finally feels like it's working with you, not against you. You deserve that kind of rest, and it can start tonight.